Hello, my name is Eddy, and for the next maybe 10 or 15 minutes, I just want to give you a little introduction to the Juice Plus personal franchise. Maybe before I get stuck in, just to give you a little bit of a background on myself. I was shown this idea many years ago. At the time, I had a full-time job. I was working as an accountant. I also owned 2 record stores, had a young family, and I was involved in sport. So my initial reaction was maybe I didn't have time. However, because I've always been interested in looking at business ideas, and especially new ones and different ones, I found this intriguing, so I decided to have a look at it. I'm glad I did, because all those years later now, I've been doing this now full time for the past maybe 10 or 12 years. I've time freedom. I've been able to get away from the 9-to-5 routine. I've packed in my job, closed down my other businesses, and really this has changed my life. So I'm going to show you kind of the background to it, and maybe fill you in a little bit about myself on the way through. Just to start off, just to have a little look at the company themselves. The Juice Plus company was founded back in 1970, so 45 years on the go at this stage, so long established. Internationally, would be one of the leaders really in the nutrition industry globally. Juice Plus is available in over 20 countries worldwide. That's significant from an Irish point of view, because obviously we have lots of contacts abroad, and that has been a big impact on my business, because I'm based in Cork, County Cork, and from starting here locally, I've been able to expand my business currently into 16 countries through the Irish connection abroad. So it's a big part of my business. The company has over 10 billion in sales, so a very successful company that's been around for a long time. This is very important, the independent scientific research, because with my background in accounting and all that, I wasn't a doctor, I wasn't a nutritionist, etc. So I didn't have any background as such in that area. However, the company really have come in and supported us with this vast array of currently over 30 research studies that are available. You'll see there all the different journals that the research is published in. So it's great to have that kind of a backup, no matter what your background is. And also the company offer a lot of franchisee support. They manufacture the product, they warehouse it, so you don't have to carry any stock, which is a big thing. They also organize the delivery. Here in Ireland we have a contract with An Post, so that if you recommend Juice Plus to a friend, their local postman will deliver it on your behalf. And also the customer pays directly to the company, so you don't have to collect money, you don't have to be going around looking for money off your customers, which really is a big issue these days. A lot of companies are finding that difficult to do. So it's very much a hands-free kind of a system, provided you're happy to recommend Juice Plus. The company do a lot of the background stuff. Okay, so franchising per se is pretty common these days in Ireland. Most of the major towns and cities around the country would have one or more franchising businesses operating. And like a franchise, really what you're getting is a global company, you're getting a brand name product and a proven system that works. And that's what you're buying into when you invest in your franchise. With Juice Plus, there are a few differences. Number one is there is no capital investment. With your more traditional franchise, it does get expensive to get in to a franchise. You definitely need to be visiting your bank manager, organizing your loans and all that. But with Juice Plus, you don't need that. You don't need to purchase stock. As I mentioned earlier, the company warehouse all the stock for you. You don't have to collect any cash. The company deal directly with the end user, so you don't have to collect cash. You have no employees, so really you don't have any overhead, which is unique in any business, you'd have to say. So overall, there is no financial risk. Juice Plus franchise will cost you €60, and that's the limit then to your investment, as it were. So you don't have to, you have no borrowings, you don't have to go to the bank. There's no financial risk. What they've done is they've I suppose, put together a hybrid, if you like, of maybe 4 different business models. Over here on the left, you direct sales. Direct sales, we would be familiar with let's say financial services products like investment products like life insurance, pension, stuff like that. That would be direct sales. Franchising, we've already spoken about, very successful in itself as a business model. There would have to be a corporate side to it because we need corporate backup. Obviously we need the marketing side of it and the warehousing and all that. And then we have probably for me the most intriguing part, which was network marketing. I was familiar with the other 3, but I'd never before come across network marketing. I would have to say I was a little bit skeptical at the beginning when I came across it first, but the more I looked into it, the more I investigated it, I began to realize that this was something really that was available to everybody. There was no limit to entry to network marketing. Very much home-based, no geographical limits, no matter where you live, doesn't really matter. And this was something that really would drive the business for me ultimately, because once I understood what network marketing was all about, it has really fueled my business. I mentioned already that it's gone into 16 countries, and this to me was the key to everything. So this is something, maybe if you've not come across it before, it's something you should have a look at. Very, very, very powerful concept. So the Juice Plus franchise really is tried and proven. Many, many, many successful people all over Ireland already doing Juice Plus. Very easy to duplicate, which it would need to be. Very much based on the personal approach. So literally all you do is you recommend something that you're already happy with yourself, in this case Juice Plus. For most people it's part-time. Now when I looked at it, even though I started part-time, I did have an idea that it might be something that I would like to do full-time, and that's what I strove to do, and ultimately that's what I ended up doing. So the potential is there for someone that might want that. For a lot of people, they're just looking at an extra income perhaps. As I mentioned, there are no geographical ties. There are no limits to growth. It's entirely up to yourself how big you want it to be, and it will build a residual income over time. Very key factor for me. For me, a residual income is do the work today, you get paid today, you get paid next month, you get paid next year, and on into the future. These days I get paid for work I did literally 20 years ago. So you do the work once and you get paid many, many times. This gives you time freedom because you don't have to continuously do the work. You do it once, do it properly, and you get this residual income. Big, big, big part of network marketing. So what the company do is, on the right there you'll see the what we call the virtual office, which is a website that you get, and you can run your Juice Plus business through this virtual office website on your smartphone, on your tablet or whatever. You also get a personal Juice Plus information website, so you have like product information for customers. Most importantly you get, I'd say, would be the mentoring program, which I'm going to talk about in a second. And then you get head office support. Again, we've already mentioned that we work through an office in the UK. There are a number of offices throughout Europe. These are the Juice Plus products, which I'm not really going to go into on this because this you either would have come across this before, you're already a customer ideally, or it's something you need to have a look at. Just to say that these capsules here on the screen, this is Juice Plus Premium, and I've been taking these for just on 20 years now, just over 20 years. Great for the immune system, great for your energy levels. I haven't had a cold or flu in 14, 15 years or whatever that I can remember back along, because if you eat healthy, if you eat lots of fruits and veg, that's really what Juice Plus is all about. But if you eat healthy, you will be healthy. But again, you need to check out Juice Plus product for yourself. So the franchising system, really one of the key factors with our Juice Plus program is the mentor. So if you decide to go ahead, you have a mentor. A mentor basically is somebody who shows you how to do it, teaches you to do it, and then supports you as you do it. Very, very important. This is not something you go off and do off your own bat. Everybody needs help to get started. The help is there, and it makes it so easy for people to be successful right from the beginning. Like any other franchise, there is like a franchise manual, if you like, with every other franchise in the world, and we're no different. We call it the starter guide. There are only 4 or 5 basic steps in it, but they need to be done. So if you follow the program, if you're teachable, and you stick to the starter guide with the help of your mentor, that is really the formula for success. I suppose really there are 2 options. You can develop a couple of €100 a month income literally on your own with the help of your mentor. Just build up a small customer base, and you'll find that over time, as your customer base develops, your income develops, and you can do that up to maybe €300 or €400 a month. Lots and lots of people are doing that currently. If you want to build a substantial income, that's also available. And I suppose when I looked at it, really that's what appealed to me. I wasn't that excited about making €200 or €300 a month, but the potential to make bigger incomes definitely intrigued me. Now this is even more available these days thanks to the Fast Track Incentive Program that was released there just last year. However, if you're going to build a bigger income, a bigger business, you're not going to be able to do it on your own simply because there isn't enough time in the day. And this is where I was introduced to the idea of building a team, which is kind of really the cornerstone of the network marketing concept. What happened with me was I liked the idea, I liked the products, I started recommending them. A few friends that I knew were also interested in earning some income themselves, and they come on board, and we started a very small team. Like in this example, just to show you maybe if this would be yourself here, and if you knew, in this case, 3 friends who liked the idea, like Juice Plus, and are interested in making some extra money, you just form a team. So there's 4 people in the team, but everybody has contacts. Networking is a very successful way today to do business. Everybody in business is constantly networking, and they're always looking for contacts of contacts. And this is exactly what happens with the Juice Plus business. It's just spreading by word of mouth, and you'll find over time that your group or your team expands, which gives you a bigger customer base again, gives you a bigger turnover, and ultimately a bigger income. The new bonus program that just came out last year, I'll just briefly give you a kind of a flavor of it. Over here on the left under positions, these are all different positions or promotions that are available, starting here where you basically come in to the program. If you wish, you can just do that and stay there, and that's fine. If you're more ambitious and you want to get ahead, you can promote yourself really over time to the different levels. But over here on the right, you'll see the bonus amounts that are available for each position. So for example, if you get yourself to here, STD we call it, there's a bonus there of €400 available. That's a one-off payment that's extra to the commissions that are available. Take it to the next level, and this is called Sales Coordinator. The bonus goes up to €1,200. Again, on extra to the commissions. Maybe just to give you an idea, the one after that, which is SSC or Senior Sales Coordinator, on average, somebody at that level would be earning around €1,000 a month in commissions. But as you can see, there's an extra bonus of €2,400 just for getting there. So what happened with me is that I started like everybody starts at the beginning. But because I could see that maybe this was something I could build and I could grow, I started to build it a little bit and a little bit more, and I was helping other people in my team to be successful and to pick up those bonuses. But because I was helping my team to be successful, they obviously were helping me to be successful as well, so I was able to get myself through the whole program. So that's available for anybody that's ambitious, I suppose. Again, some people would just like to have a small income. That's available as well. So that's basically a flavor of the Juice Plus franchise. What I would say for me is I was looking really to get out of the 9-to-5 routine. I was looking to have more time. Time was my biggest issue. I didn't have time, so I was looking to get more time back, and obviously I was interested in making more money. That's what Juice Plus did for me. I now have lots and lots of time. I work very, very casual hours, if you like. I make more money now than I've ever made back along even with a full-time job in 2 other businesses. So I have time freedom and I have the income to enjoy it. It can do the same for you. Maybe you're not looking for that, but you might know somebody else that is. The people who become successful with Juice Plus would be people who are ambitious, people who are teachable, willing to work, even though it's part-time, casual hours really, but you have to put in quality time into it. And also, what's very important is a positive attitude. If you have those attributes, or if you know anybody who has those attributes, this could be something maybe that they might be interested in. What I would say just before I leave is, this is only just a flavour of it. You would really need to get yourself to an event to get the full picture and see some of the people who are involved with Juice Plus. It's a fantastic business, a fantastic opportunity, an amazing product, and for me it has really changed my life. So with that, I'll leave it, and hopefully we'll see you somewhere on the Juice Plus road. All the best.